Welcome back to the Off the Rip podcast. We got the spooky setup. Tucker's been grinding hard. Studio is looking fire. No pun intended. This is episode 14 of the Off the Rip podcast. I'm your co-host, Bailey Berry.
And I'm your co-host, Tucker Hall.
And thank you guys for being here. If you are here, please hit that subscribe button. We're right at 75 subscribers, and we have been for a little while now. But we'd love to see that number grow.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We'd love to see that number grow. We're just dying to hit 100 just to get to that extra digit. It's not hard. Please send this to your friends, send it to your family. And they don't even have to watch the episode, but if they could just hit that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. Because we've already expended all of our friends and family. So now, if you don't care to support your boys, go do that for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, and once we hit 100 subscribers, like we've been saying, we want to do a giveaway. I've been grinding on the Canva app, and I've got a couple like cool shirt ideas that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna do probably about 5 shirts of the Halloween one that I made because it's just fire.
Yeah.
At least just me and you are gonna have the shirt, but it is fire.
Yeah.
I love that design, and I'm gonna make a couple shirts. So anybody that can get us subscribers and show us some proof of that, like screenshots or something like that, video, send it to us and I'll get you a shirt.
Yeah, 100%.
Plus, that's just brand recognition getting out there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, welcome to the Spooky Setup.
Spooky Setup.
It's October, dude, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love this month.
Yeah, dude.
If you can't tell.
Yeah, dude. Your house looks great, too.
No, I appreciate that. Christmas is fun and everything. Like, setting up lights is cool and all.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, you get so much, like, free roam with your creativity with Halloween.
100%.
Like, you can go anywhere from like this with like the spider webs, or you can go with like a, I don't know, skeleton graveyard or anything. You can do anything with the spookiness. So it's awesome. But yeah, like Bailey said, please hit that subscribe button. Let's get this growing. To jump right into it, got a couple things we want to get out of the way. One, I guess we can go over to JD's movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's a huge announcement.
Yeah. So, JD, my little brother, we've had him on the podcast before. He just finished Teenage Angst. While we're filming this, he is currently at my house but uploading it to YouTube. He's not uploading it to YouTube to where it's public. He's doing it private link. So, if you want to watch his movie, we're going to send the link out to people that want to see it. And as an early viewer, granted, I am in the movie and I am his brother. This movie, oh my gosh, dude. It's a legit film. Mm-hmm. It's a film. He did such a great job, and we got so hyped watching it. I got so hyped for him because I'm like, dude, this is, it just shows how talented he is, and it blows me out of the water. I'm like, dude, this is some real shit. I'm so impressed with him, and I could not be more proud of him. But Teenage Angst is out now. If you want to see the movie, message me, message JD. Go follow the movie Instagram, Teenage Angst Movie on Instagram. It's going to be so good, and I'm excited. He's entering it into some film festivals and stuff, and I really think that it's going to do well because he crushed that shit, and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it too.
Yeah, dude.
Especially after having him on the podcast and everything, and with all the delays that's happened, I have been wondering, like, damn, when's he gonna post this?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to watching this.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to come watch it with you guys because I'm like, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's. Oh yeah, so that's some news. That's some exciting news. I'm really stoked on.
Yeah, yeah. And then you said something about like Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
What's going on? Which I saw like Modern Warfare 3 is starting.
Yeah.
It's like betas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So as of today, some creators were in the Call of Duty studio today, and like 20 people were live streaming. Like a bunch of Call of Duty players were live streaming Call of Duty today from like 12 to 3 o'clock, and we got some early access gameplay. So what I'm so excited for is because Call of Duty has always been that game that I'm super. I will say this: I was very into it in high school. Now I'm like super into it for like the first 3 months, then it kind of dies off. Mm-hmm. I feel like you can feel the same way because we've always like the past 3 years we've played the new Call of Duty together. Then it just kind of dwindles away.
Yeah, we grind super hard. And I remember with Modern Warfare 2, we were both like, I don't care what happens. I'm gonna grind these camos out, and I'm going to get the platinum or whatever camo. Mm-hmm. Never happens.
Oh no.
Yeah, we always lose interest after because it just takes too long.
It's a grind.
It's a grind, and you can only respawn and die so much.
Yeah, dude, for real.
You know what I mean?
For real. And then when you're not when you're just doing it to a camo, whenever you have to get kills with some bullshit sight on a gun, I'm like, I'm not even having fun right now.
Yeah, I know.
I just want this, and then the second I get this, I'm on to the next one.
Never gonna touch it.
You're never gonna touch it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I doing this to myself? It's like, I just want to have fun. And that's what games are meant to be. Anyways, the news with what they did, with what they're doing with Modern Warfare 3. First of all, they're bringing back so many classic maps. They're bringing back Rust, fan favorite. High Rise, fan favorite.
Yeah.
Estate from Modern Warfare 2. The big house on the hill. The A-frame house on the hill.
Is that the one where Shepard killed Ghost? You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe. In Modern Warfare 3? Yes, it was that mission. Because you go to Estate in Modern Warfare 3, the first one.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though Estate was in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe you're right. Yes, it was. But no, that wasn't Modern Warfare 2.
That was in Modern Warfare 2.
That was in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Whenever it's like on the helicopter.
Yeah, it's like out in the forest.
Yes.
Okay,
but you're away from the estate, but you're in that field.
Yeah. Throw your body in the fire.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly right. So, they are. So, man, this is very exciting. And they're in the teaser trailer, they are doing another mission of no Russian.
Oh shit!
You see homeboy on the phone, and he gets a text. He's typing, then he gets a text, and it says no Russian, and then it's like okay, and then he's on a plane whenever he gets it.
Oh,
so dude,
God.
Shit's about to happen. Shit's about this campaign's gonna be fire. But what they did with this game, they have instead of taking turns like Modern Warfare. Which one? What? So Modern Warfare 3 was made by Infinity Ward, who also made Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, Black Ops, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4.
Treyarch, right?
Treyarch. Ghosts, World War 2, and I think like it was Advanced Warfare maybe, all made by Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Okay? We have all three of them working on Modern Warfare 3.
Oh,
Treyarch is working on the zombies, which is what I'm most excited for. Treyarch is working on the zombies for this game, who is what they exceed in. Infinity Ward is making the campaign, and Sledgehammer is doing the multiplayer. The people that make Ghosts, which I know is one of your favorite Call of Duty.
Ghosts is that could be a starting five in itself of Call of Duties.
It
Ghosts
could be.
is my shit.
Yeah, I know it is.
That was the one that I was the most raw at.
Yeah, you're definitely
right behind that is Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is my one for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, I know you're definitely a black sheep when it comes to that.
I know.
Not many people like Ghosts.
I know.
But I thought that was exciting news that Sledgehammer is doing the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3. Yeah.
Dude, I think it's dope that all three of them are coming together to do that.
I think so too.
Because there's always been like with Treyarch, the online was pretty good.
Yeah.
Zombies is fire.
Dude, I love zombies.
But the campaign, well,
Black Ops 1 and 2 both have a fire campaign.
Yeah, they do have a fire
Black
campaign.
Ops 3, though, didn't really have a campaign. It had, like, the special missions that formed into a campaign. And Black Ops 4 didn't even touch the campaign.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you think back to it, like, you talk about a campaign, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Their campaigns were fire.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 has one of the best campaigns out there, too, though.
Black Ops 1 was a fire campaign.
Dude, the Bay of Pigs, bro. And that campaign was very good.
It was trippy, too.
It was. I agree.
You know,
I agree. The numbers, Mason.
Yes.
What do they mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, yeah, that's...
I will say the... So, Sledgehammer is making the online.
Yeah, and Ghost's campaign, speaking of Sledgehammer, was great.
It was great.
And Ghost was in it. I thought that's where that game shined for me.
Yeah.
For me, I really liked Ghost's campaign.
Yeah, well, I mean, the campaign obviously the campaign for World War II is going to be fire. You can't mess that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the online of World War II was fun as shit.
I enjoyed the online.
I had so much fun with
Yeah.
that. Because it wasn't just so much like, I don't know, it wasn't so much like a respawn die type thing. It was like standard game modes. Like, you had like football.
Yeah.
Football was so much fun.
Yeah.
Dude, me and Dominic at our old apartment would sit down and play football for like hours.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then especially whenever you like got in a good lobby and shit on some kids and just be like, top that motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That's very exciting. For Call of Duty news, I feel like that's very exciting.
Yeah. I think that's what I could be more into Call of Duty if I could go from playing multiplayer like we did with Modern Warfare 2 and then go into zombies.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
it'd be fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love zombies, dude. It's a whole nother game in itself.
It is.
Yeah, and I love that.
I love the Easter eggs on that too.
Mm-hmm, me too, bro.
Well, speaking of zombies, to stick on theme of the month and Spooktober and all the decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to know some of your best or favorite Halloween costumes.
Halloween costumes, dude.
Like some of your favorite that you've dressed up as throughout the years.
Yeah.
Because I got a few in my mind of like, because like they get funny and like really good when you're in college because you get to do it yourself.
Yeah.
But like when you go to the store and like pick out your own shit with your parents.
And not with your money.
Yeah, not with your money.
You're balling on a budget.
Balling on a budget, but
yeah,
you can find some fire ass costumes out there.
Yeah, dude. I'd say first of all, we talked about this in the PlayStation 2 starting 5. I was Jericho Cross from the game Dark Watch one Halloween.
Really?
Yeah. Hardest costume to find. You wear this big ass hat, like a cowboy hat that has like razors on it.
Yeah.
It lifts up a little bit. Then a long cloak, and then this old school revolver that like the handle comes down. It has a knife right here. I got a plastic one of those.
Yeah.
And it was the most off the wall costume I'd ever done. Nobody knew what I was.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what I was.
You had to go like on a spiel to explain what you were.
I know, and then everybody's like, okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
But I felt hard, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I already know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm Jericho Cross, Vampire Slayer. You know what I mean? I'm killing the game out here.
Yeah, dude.
That was one of my good ones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I remember when I was younger, I had this. It kind of hit the scenes a little bit later, I guess, because like masks were really big when we were younger.
Yeah.
And
100%.
dude, while they were great, wearing that mask all fucking night sucked.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it sucked.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're sitting there and you're breathing in, it's all moist in there, and it's uncomfortable, and you take it off, and you don't put it on for like 10 minutes. You're hoping your mom doesn't notice.
Yeah.
And your mom's like, you better put that mask on.
Yeah.
I paid $29.99 for that
Yeah,
fucking costume. Put that mask on. And you're like, it's hot.
Yeah. No, dude,
I can't run to the door and back. When I get back, I'm dying.
Yeah, dude, no kidding.
But one of the best ones I ever had, I had this. It was like a skull mask.
Yeah.
I just dressed up in like all black, and I had like a Grim Reaper scythe.
Yeah.
And there was like this cord that ran up your arm through the cloak that was attached to the mask.
Yeah.
And the mask had like this plastic cover over it, and the cord was attached to a heart in your hand.
Yeah.
So you could squeeze the heart and act like it was like pumping, and blood would run down your face.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I thought that was the hardest shit
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool.
Oh, man.
You know, and looking back at it now, it's just been like, I don't know, I probably would have been that guy in school and not think about it, but as a kid, I was like, dude, that is the shit right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You know?
Dude, they even had knives like that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the knives that you could pump the head on?
They still have them.
Really?
Yeah, they still have them.
Yeah.
Like, you could, like, act like you stabbed somebody and pull it out, and there's blood all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Halloween can get dark for kids.
Yeah, it can. Dude, man, now that I'm realizing it, I did dress up as video game characters a lot.
Really?
Arguably one of my best, and this was back when we were playing football. Put on my shoulder pads. So this was a Halloween costume that my mom could only afford one piece, but it was the most important one.
Mm-hmm.
I had put on my shoulder pads, put on this big giant camo shirt that went over my shoulder pads, and then I put on some camo pants. Even though I didn't, it could have been better. But my mom bought me a Master Chief helmet from Halo.
Oh.
And I felt...
Dude, I remember that helmet.
Do you remember
in your
that?
room.
Yeah, dude, I kept it in there because it was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm not
absolutely.
getting rid of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just a cool display piece.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, dude, could not breathe worth a shit in that thing. It was awful. And it had just this little visor in it. You could see out every time you started breathing, it'd fog up, and I'm like, I can't wear this thing. And it was hollow. It wasn't like a good Master Chief helmet, but it was expensive. It was like 2 plastic pieces that like Velcroed together, because that's the only way I could fit it on. So I had to put a hat on, and then put the helmet on so it wouldn't move while my head was in it.
Oh, yeah.
So that visor of the hat had to go through the visor of the Master Chief helmet to like not move. But like wearing a hat and the Master Chief helmet, fucking shoulder pads, and like camo pants, I was sweating my dick off.
Dude, I guarantee it.
Oh my gosh.
Running up to go get candy. Just as soon as you get up there, just like...
yeah, dude, it was gnarly, but that was a great one.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Dude, I remember I was real little, and I don't know how this passed, but I got to dress up as a pimp.
A pimp?
A pimp.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this like purple suit, this purple suede suit, and like the shirt that, so you know like when you wear like a suit jacket, it like flips out on the inside right here to give you that like that collared look or whatever.
The lapel.
The lapel.
Yeah.
The lapel was like cow print.
Really?
So it's like a purple suit with cow print. Yeah. It had this fat ass hat with a feather in it.
Feather, dude. Oh.
And a pimp cane.
Yeah.
And I had this big ass gold Flavor Flav looking chain.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was a fire costume.
I bet that was fun to walk around.
Yeah, dude, it was fun to walk around in, but I was like a fat little white kid.
Yeah, so, yeah, but it's just cool though.
Dude, I felt like Cat Williams.
Yeah, I bet in his prime, dude.
Yeah, in his prime, dude. That was a good ass costume. Dude, you and Hannah had one of the best costumes I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks, dude. I know.
We've talked about that one before.
I know you're talking about.
But yeah, the Lola Bunny and Bugs Bunny from Space Jam.
Yeah.
Fire.
Dude, that's probably one of my best ones. That's definitely one of my best ones. One I for sure spent the most money on. Because we were older, we're buying it ourselves. We definitely want to flex a little bit. We were going to a college party with him, so we were like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Especially when you go to a college party. Like, it gets a little different. Like, it's kind of a competition at that point.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit.
Yeah, because you don't want to go too hard.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to like show up in like something that looks like you just rolled out of bed and put on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you want to. There's a nice little happy medium there, but it is a little bit of a competition.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Especially when everybody's complimenting you and you're just like, appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I know I look fly.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, no, I feel that.
And y'all had the fire ass shoes to match too.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You already know?
think I can't remember what I dressed up as that year. I think I might have been Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Sounds right.
I think that was that year. And to be honest with you, I could have done a lot better on that, but your boy was balling on a tight budget living in John City.
Yeah.
But I can throw a picture up on screen if I still have it, but that one was funny.
Yeah.
And that was the time I was still in my fraternity, and there was a bunch of pledges at that party. I remember I had a pack. This is back when I would smoke cigarettes when I was drinking.
Yeah.
Dude. So I had a pack of Marlboro Reds, because that's what he didn't smoke Marlboro Reds, but it looked like Marlboro Reds.
Yeah.
So he always kept them in his front pocket.
Yeah.
And in the show, his son-in-law, or like his daughter's boyfriend, one of the two, he gets on his ass all the time, but I think it's Trevor. He's like, Trevor smokes. He like snaps, and the dude runs up and fumbles around, gives him a cigarette, and he smokes it.
Yeah.
So I got one of the pledges to be that kid, to be Trevor. So I would just be sitting there and be like, Trevor smokes, and he'd come fucking running through the party and like put a cigarette in my hand.
That's hilarious.
Dude, it was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
It was funny as shit. Which I know some people look at that and be like, oh, what a douchebag.
Yeah.
But it was just like, we were talking about it. He recognized that that's who I was, because I wasn't into all that hazing shit. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
But he recognized what I was, and I was like, do you want to be Trevor? And he was like, dude, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So it was like mutual respect.
Yeah.
I was not hazing some kid,
Mm-hmm.
but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Dude, I shaved my beard for the first time in like 2 years at that point.
Into sideburns?
Gave myself a goatee and sideburns.
Wow.
Shaved like 3 inches off my beard.
Dang, son.
Mm-hmm. I wore a goatee for like a month after that too.
I know. I remember seeing you at that party.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing you at that party. Is that what you were?
Maybe. That's what I'm saying. That might have been the year after.
It could have been. I know the one I'm thinking of, Dominic dressed up as homeboy from Greece.
Yeah, him and Autumn were.
Yeah.
They were Grease. I don't know their names.
I don't either. I haven't seen Grease.
I've seen it like once, but there's too much singing.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
Dude, I wish I could remember what it was.
Me and Hannah were also Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Dude, that's right.
And
that picture you took at the gas station?
Fuck. That was one of the most fire pictures I've ever taken. Still my most liked picture on Instagram.
Hilarious.
Dude, son, I'm very proud of that one.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the invisible boatmobile, she's holding the gas pump and I'm like in the air.
Yeah,
like,
it jumped up in the air like you're sitting in the car.
Easily the coolest picture I've ever taken.
That one's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, that one is a good one.
I love that one.
I'm trying to think of like some other notable ones.
Sorry, I have another one that I did.
No, go ahead.
It's me and Noah Absher went trick-or-treating together one year. And I dressed up as Travis Barker. And I had a cut-off t-shirt.
Oh, shit, really?
Cut-off t-shirt, jean shorts, had some DC skate shoes on. We bought like the 200 pack of peel-off like tattoos.
Yeah.
Put the whole the whole sheet on here. Like the sheet of tattoos.
Uh-huh.
And it had a bunch of different tattoos that you could cut out and put on you. Took the whole, and it had like 7 pages on it. Took the whole sheet, wrapped it around my arm, held the water on it. Dude, I might have a picture of that. That is easily one of the cleanest things I ever was for Halloween, dude. I wore the hat super tight to where I could flip the bill up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I like put a side-by-side picture of me and Travis Barker. That's probably one of the coolest things. But it was like October 30th. And it was cold outside, but I felt so cool, so I didn't even care that I was in a tank top, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like a cutoff. Oh man, that's such a good one.
Yeah, dude, the nipples could cut glass, I'll tell you that.
Straight up, dude. Oh my gosh. But we were in middle school at the time. I was in 6th or 7th grade, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
But that was easily one of the coolest ones I dressed up as.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one.
I think one of the ones I'm most proud of would probably be when I was a werewolf.
Yeah.
Because we went to Spirit Halloween in Johnson City. And that was back when it was up there beside Hooters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think so.
When it was like scary. Like you'd go in there and it was
in
terrifying.
the CVS.
Yeah.
It was in the party place now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go in there and it was actually scary.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no.
And I remember seeing, that was one of those costumes that my mom was like, if you get that mask, you can't get anything. You got to figure everything else out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I got the mask, and the mask was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I was scared of shit out of my little sisters with it too.
Yeah.
But so I had to improvise. I got a white T-shirt. And I cut it all up.
Yeah.
Made it look like he was
cool.
like, he transformed and ripped his T-shirt. And then there was like hair coming off the mask. So I like trimmed all of it up and used the extra hair to like put on my hands.
Yeah.
And, like, in the shirt and everything.
Yeah.
On my chest.
Yeah.
And then I had Keegan paint my nails like black.
Yeah.
So it just kind of looked like, you know what I mean?
Claws a little bit?
Yeah. So that was the one I put the most effort into and made work. But
Yeah.
that mask was expensive. It was probably like $60.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that, dude.
I know that $60 don't sound like a lot, but especially with my mom, when she had 4 kids to dress up for Halloween.
Exactly.
She's like, you're fucking pushing it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, 60 times 4 alone is $240.
Yeah, just for Halloween costumes we're going to throw away.
Yeah, exactly. And then she got to buy candy to hand out. And then, dude, it's expensive.
It is expensive.
Oh, dude, yeah. I have a similar experience. I was Scream one year. Didn't have the mask that was bloody, but I had an actual Scream mask, and I kept it for years. And I was Scream one year, but then that costume didn't really shine until a couple years later when my brother Ben was born. And I kept it under my bed at my dad's house. And I was probably still around that time, 6th, 7th grade. But I would get the Scream, because it came with like a robe, like a black robe, with the Scream mask. You put the hood on. And I would just go throughout the house, put the whole costume on, and just stand there until he noticed me.
Oh,
and he would freak out, dude.
That's so
just a little kid with like his legs up in the air, drawing in a coloring book, probably drawing Sonic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And dude, I would literally just stand there and look at him. Then I would sprint at him, dude, and he would freak out. And I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. I knew he hated it, and I probably probably some things that happened to me later in life definitely were my karma for that.
Yeah.
But dude,
you're not a big brother until you do that. Because like I said with that werewolf mask, I did the same shit to Bella and Keegan. They hated that mask.
Oh,
honestly, I did too.
Yeah. If it was used against you, it's
yes.
like
yeah. And it's like you're wielding the power of it, so you feel like power drunk and just like use it, abuse it. Mm-hmm. But that werewolf mask, like that's one of my most irrational fears.
Yeah.
Like werewolves scare the fuck out of me.
Really?
Werewolf movies, no matter how stupid they are, scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah. But I remember when I had that mask, I would turn out like all the lights in the house, and like the girls would know what I was doing, and they would like scream stop, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I would be like down the hallway, and I just like fucking like crawl around like this with that mask on, and I would like come around the corner like this and like come back.
Yeah.
And then come back again.
Yeah.
And just fucking start crawling at him super fast. Yeah, I got in trouble.
Yeah. And whenever you're in that mask though, it's almost like you're not scared of anything.
Oh, not at all.
You know what I mean? Because it's almost like a little.
I am what is to be afraid of.
Yeah, exactly. It's
know?
like I am him. You know what I mean?
And then my dad got me back.
Did he?
Oh, dude.
Really?
It was just me and him at the house one day.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like later at night. I don't know. I guess my mom and sisters, they did Cheers, so they might have been at that or something.
Yeah.
But I remember I was just upstairs in my room hanging out, and then I just heard like a door slam. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And all the lights were out.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I like walked around my upstairs, and you know how like my upstairs, when you come out of all those bedrooms,
yeah,
you can see all the way to the left,
yeah,
and you can't see to the right.
Yeah.
Well, I heard something over there.
Yeah.
That I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? So I like crept around the left side, and I guess my dad
in that living room.
In the living room.
Yeah.
And I guess my dad was in the kitchen right there behind this wall. So it's like a big square.
Yeah.
So I'm creeping around this side, and he heard me. And about the time I turn the corner, he's like making his way this way, and I see that fucking mask, and I flip out, dude.
Oh my gosh, I guarantee it.
Flip out. My dad makes some like, I don't know, like gurgly ass growl noise that scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
Took off, dude.
I guarantee it.
I took off, and his big ass like trampling through the house right behind me.
Dude, yeah.
And I got into my room. I tried to shut the door, and he comes in there, and I was like, "Stop!"
Yeah.
And he's like, "How do you like it?"
Yeah.
You know, just like taught me a lesson on the spot.
Wow, dude, that's hilarious.
It is hilarious, but I still kept doing it because it's funny.
Yeah, dude. No, I feel you, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Speaking of times being scared, it was like your 11th, 12th, 13th birthday party. It was like me, you, Noah Absher, Chasen, Brody. Was it one other person? Was Tyler Arnold there?
Possibly. Yeah.
All I know is we jam-packed into your mom's car.
It wasn't Noah, was it?
It was Noah.
Noah was there, right?
Noah was there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay,
Noah was there. We went to a haunted corn maze.
Mm. Which, disclaimer, my birthday is December 31st, but everybody is always with their parents or their family for the holidays and like out of town. So my mom was like, if you want to just celebrate your birthday right now, we can. So that way you can have your friends over. Yeah. So that's why I did that.
Yeah, and we went to that. It was like a Mount Carmel or Churchill. Like
middle of the fucking boonies.
Yeah, dude, in the middle of nowhere, put on by like the fire department. Yeah. Out of all places. You pull up to you get out, and it's just like this bank. It looks like it's somebody's backyard, but then the second you open the door, you just hear people screaming and chainsaws, and then you just see this little cabin in the woods with like red lights glowing in it. And me and Noah looked at each other, and we were like, dude, there's no way. Because it was our first one. Yeah. It was our first one. I don't know if you had been to one before that. Or It was our first one, and we were like, dude, there's no way. We were like, there's no freaking way.
Just the sounds alone.
We were like, dude, there's no way. Mm-hmm. Like, me and Noah looked at each other, and we were like, are you trying to stay in the car? And we were like, yeah. So you all went in, and I felt like...
It was my mom and my uncle was with us, too. Because my uncle sat in the car with you all.
Yeah, he did. And me and Noah, I'll speak for myself. I felt like the biggest pussy. And I was like, I hate that we're sitting in the car right now, but I was like, I couldn't handle this. I was like, I know I couldn't handle this. So me and Noah sat in the car while you all had fun. You all come back and you're just filled with dopamine and adrenaline.
Yeah.
And me and Noah were just sitting there like, yeah, did you have a good time? yeah, like just like feel like this big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it sucked having that feeling, but looking back, still there would have been no way I could have gone in there.
Dude, I'm telling you, one, it's not real.
I know that now. I've been to one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two, it's like, well, I know, but you still don't want to go to one.
No, fuck no.
Why?
No, dude, because me, Hannah, Autumn, and Dominic went to one. I was scared as shit the whole time. We were on the little like truck to take us there.
Yeah.
And then the second you pull up, this guy in like overalls and a white shirt with a little funky looking clown mask on hops on the back of the truck, and he's like looking at people, and I'm like, dude, don't look. I'm like, you're not here.
Get out of my face.
You're not real. Because it's like my mind starts playing tricks on me. And first we went through a cornfield, we went through a bus, and it's like this chick that was dressed like someone from The Purge was on there. That didn't bother me. Then like this little midget dressed as like Chucky, small person.
Yeah.
Dressed like Chucky ran through the cornfield, and I'm like, okay, that's whatever. You know what I mean? And maybe it probably was a child actually. I think it was a child.
Oh, there's a couple little people that work those.
Yeah, and I get why.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this guy that has like a suit on that is like this man was like 7'13".
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he's that tall.
On some stilts.
On some stilts, but his arms had stilts too. So it looks like a giant just.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And then he has this head that he can turn around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I know that's a guy on stilts, whatever. Second we round the corner, and then you just see this man standing there, and it is the only way that you can go to get there and then cut back to keep advancing through. He doesn't move, but you have to walk towards him. The second you round the corner, I'm like, oh my, dude, I'm freaking out, run through there. Autumn falls, so, and then Dominic's fine the whole time. Dominic's having a great time.
Yeah.
Me and Hannah and Autumn are freaking out. I'm one of the girls, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up. Autumn falls, so I'm like, and then this guy stops with the chainsaw, and then I'm just like trying to be like, can you be on our side? I was like, how do we get out of here? Let us know how to get out of here. I was like, is there an exit? I was like, I gotta get out of here right now. And he stopped, and then he just points, but he didn't say anything. He just points, and then so like she gets up, we start running, and then it was
yeah, dude.
Finally got through there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, never doing that ever again. Never doing it ever again.
Yes, you need to, dude.
Freaked me out, dude.
Dude, it is so much
And I was
fun.
like 22. You know what I mean?
No, I know, dude. I fucking love the spooky stuff.
I can't stand it, bro. Still.
Dude, go ahead.
I feel, so this is the trick that my mind plays on. This is, now that I'm old enough to form like thoughts like this that I'm like, I really think about, I'm like, I feel like this is where people that hold shit inside really can let their demons out and like let them just go crazy. Like the way that we felt scaring our little siblings and stuff, that whenever you are that thing, I feel like it's just like, okay, my ego.
It's like a purge.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let my ego show itself and like all my demons or whatever. I feel that's, and maybe I'm putting too much on it. But that's how I feel like everyone's coming out. I'm like, there might be some sick and twisted people here.
I do think people like some people get the rocks off that way.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, like, dude, it's just fun as hell. I don't know what it is about it, but like what you said is just like to dress up and to like feel that and like scare the shit out of people. Like, I don't know, it's just fun.
That's what I'm saying. I could easily work one of those things because I can act crazy. But being in one and being subject to it, I'm freaking out.
I absolutely love them. There was one that we went to.
See, that's surprising. I don't know. How do you find yourself enjoying that? Like, how do you let yourself enjoy that?
I don't know. I mean, I really enjoy like horror movies and stuff like that. And it's just because like, one, regardless of like the adrenaline and everything they fill me with, like horror movies say a lot.
They do a lot.
You know, they do say a lot.
Yeah.
But like horror movies are just, I don't know, they're fun. Like I'm scared as fuck. Like now it's just like when I try to go to my bedroom, it's just like, what is that? What is this?
I hate that though.
I kind of like it.
Because
but there is something in my brain that whenever the thought hits me with, okay, what if that was real or this is real? It was like, that used to fuck me up when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But now it's like, that's gone. Like,
Yeah.
I know that's not real.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that scares me now is, like, real shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, if I watch, like, The Strangers or something like that, that one still messes with me.
Yeah.
Like, I can watch The Strangers and, like, probably not sleep great for the next week.
Yeah.
Because it's real. Like, that could happen.
That actually could happen, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, stalkers breaking into your home, murdering you. Like, it's far-fetched, yes. But it ain't impossible.
It's not impossible, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's not impossible, like, Jason Voorhees coming back from the dead and murdering people at sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
Or Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp
whatever.
Crystal Lake, yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a point with a lot of horror movies and, like, corn mazes and stuff that I can be like, this ain't real.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is the most, like, elaborate shit to scare me ever, and I love it.
Yeah.
Like, there was one that I went to. My family, me, my mom, and my little sisters, and Cooper may have been around at this point. He might not have. We went to New York to see my family. Just for, like, a spur-of-the-moment trip. And it was right around Halloween.
Yeah.
I guess it was fall break.
Okay, yeah.
So we went up there.
Yeah.
And my older cousin, Stephanie, she's like 7 years older than I am. And, you know, I'm a freshman in high school. She's in college, and she's like, you want to go to this Transylvania, like, scare amusement park thing. Not amusement park, like what do you call it?
Carnival?
Kinda, it's like, there's no corn maze, but it was just like a big Halloween thing. So it was like all these scary houses and stuff you walked through. And
Festival
like, kind of.
Yeah.
It was just called Transylvania.
Yeah.
And they had like all these attractions to where like there was a haunted house, there was a haunted barge ride, there was a haunted, like a haunted laboratory. And you could, like, go out and go to the haunted swamp and take paintball guns and, like, shoot dudes that were zombies.
That's cool, yeah.
Dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
But the houses and, like, all the attractions were terrifying.
Yeah, I bet.
And they're not only, like, jump scare terrifying. Like, there's one part, if you're claustrophobic, you are not getting through.
Really?
Yeah, it's like these big airbags that are in a hallway. And they push super hard.
Yeah.
And you have to worm your way through these things.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, so if you're claustrophobic, dude, like, you're not getting through it.
I wouldn't even call myself claustrophobic, but I know I would hate that.
I didn't like it. That stuff I didn't like.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was still, like, as soon as I got to the other side, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, I love that shit. I wish there was better ones around our area.
Yeah. I'd say the closest one's probably Frightmare Manor.
Knoxville? Yeah. That's the one that you get your money back if you make it through, right?
I don't know.
There is one near us that you have to pay like $120 to get in.
I think
sign a waiver that they can touch you.
Yeah.
And
Hannah's been to that one.
Really?
Yes, and it is Frightmare Manor. She did have to have sign a waiver because they can't touch you.
Yeah, dude, they'll separate you. They'll like put you in a room.
Yeah.
And, like, dude.
Forget all that, dude.
I don't want to do it.
No.
There's one that you have to finish. You have to jump out of like a window or like fall out of a window onto a big airbag.
Yeah.
That's like 40 feet in the air. Yeah, and that's like the end of it. And if you can do that and get through all of it, you get your money back.
Airbag would be the easiest part for me. Getting through it would be the hard part, you know?
Yeah, I know. As soon as they separate you and put you in a room and start touching you, that's one thing I don't like that I might not be able to get through.
Yeah. No.
The touching you part is I'd fight somebody.
Yeah. No, yes. I would want to fight back. I'm like, if I put myself in a situation like this, forget about signing up. If you want this to feel real, I'm gonna try to get out of this situation naturally. You know what I mean?
It's just like
I'm like, it's not amusement anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which there is. So those. It's kind of a slippery slope because like touching me, I guess, is one thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're like forceful with me and like it's hurting or like you're being like a little too aggressive, probably gonna knock your fucking mouth or your jaw. You know what I mean? I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
But there's one that this guy puts on, and he only allows like a handful of people a year to come through, and they like torture people.
Like actually hurt people.
Yeah, like it's like bad.
Like teeth getting ripped out and stuff?
No, not anything crazy like that, but like
Just like bruises and cuts, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like they'll like hog tie people up and like drag them in the middle of the woods and like spit on them, kick them, and like take them back to like a dungeon and like throw them in some nasty like water and stuff. Make them shave each other's heads. Dude, it is rough. It is rough. There's a whole conspiracy theory on it because they tried to shut him down. I've
watched some like iceberg stuff on that.
Yes.
And I've seen there's a crazy one that's in Las Vegas that I don't know what it's called because I don't want to go on a tangent if I don't really know what it's about. But they do some crazy stuff like that where they hurt people, and it's like top 10 craziest haunted houses. It's something like that. But I've seen some crazy ones that it's like, gosh, man, who gets a kick out of this stuff?
Sadists.
You know what I mean? What?
Sadists.
Sadists?
Yeah. Isn't that like the
like
bondage and
the root words of like sadistic?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Like the people that are doing it get a kick out of it that way. But like the people that do it, for some reason they just like that. I'm not about that.
No, dude.
So let's draw a line in the spider web.
Yeah. No, my God.
I am about the fucking spooks though, dude.
Yeah.
Haunted corn maze, some haunted attractions. Like I am all about it.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Not for me, brother. Not for me.
Well, honestly, we kind of went deep on that.
We did go a little deep on that.
We did go a little deep on that. Do you just want to hop over into the starting five?
It's up to you.
I think so. Just to keep it on track of the Halloween theme episode. Okay. That's cool with me.
That's cool with me too.
All right. I do want to go be said that I got this little guy.
For the starting five, dude. I know.
For the go deep
for
section.
For the go deep, yes.
I'm gonna use that more than just for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this week, put the poll up yesterday. By one vote, Halloween movies won. So we got our starting 5 Halloween movies.
Halloween movies. You want to go? You want to go? Then me, or do you want to go 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2? How do you feel?
I'm down to go like one at a time. Like I go 1 through 5, or 5 through 1. You go 5 through 1, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But also, we did horror movies with JD.
We did.
And that is very close to this.
Yeah.
But the way we kind of talked about it before, it's like Halloween movies are either A, Halloween themed, or B, a movie that we personally can watch and it just gets us in the Halloween mood.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of how we're going about this. Do you want to go ahead and start? All right. So starting 5 Halloween movies. I'm going to go ahead and go first. We all know the order. 5 through 1. My number 5, and this one, a lot of people would not consider it a Halloween movie. Just me personally. My number 5 is Jennifer's Body. Megan Fox. The only reason I consider that a Halloween movie is because the past 2 years, me and Hannah, whenever we kicked off, like, we both love Halloween in October and everything. So when we kicked it off 2 years ago at her apartment, we watched Jennifer's Body. It was like one of the first like scary movies we thought of. She's like, "Have you ever seen it?" I was like, "No," but I've always heard about it.
Yeah.
I watched it, dude. It's unsettling. Is the best way I can just put it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Watch it.
No.
Watch it.
Okay.
It is rough.
Rough?
It is rough.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of gross and it plays with demons a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a really good movie, and that's one that me and Hannah both kind of like, we've watched it the past 2 Halloweens.
Yeah.
Because it was just one of those first movies we put on. So now anytime I watch that movie, it's just like, oh, I feel spooky. I feel like I'm in the mood. So my number 5 is Jennifer's Body. My number 4, and this is a little pull from the childhood box, is Goosebumps.
Is Goosebumps a movie?
Any of the Goosebumps movies.
I think they're TV show. It's a TV show, isn't it?
Yeah, but they last like an hour, don't they?
I don't know. But dude, no, I feel it. Just that theme song.
Just like any of them.
Like, I feel you,
to sit down and watch, even if they are just like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I love those.
I do too. I like watching them now.
The wind blows, the leaves, it's like...
It is a vibe. It's a vibe.
Dude, it gets you in the... get you in the fucking Halloween spirit quick.
That's usually like the memes you see of like the people dancing, and that's the song they put on it.
That's the song. Yep.
Goosebumps is a big vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Big vibe. I love that. Yeah.
And since it's a huge collection, I'm calling it a movie.
Yeah.
This is my podcast.
Fair.
This is our podcast.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. But there is a newer, came out in like 2018, Goosebumps.
Yeah, the live action
with Jack Black in it.
Yeah. I haven't seen that, but I probably should. So my number 4 is Goosebumps, any of them. My number 3 has been said before in my horror movies. It's just a fucking great movie. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Which year? Original or the 2002 one?
I think 2002, I guess.
Yeah,
3 maybe.
2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
One of the early 2000s.
Jessica
that
Biel.
one, yes.
Yeah.
That one. That one is just. That one's shot so well. It's a fantastic horror movie. It's gruesome.
Unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the whole screen, like the color palette's just like green and tan and brown. Just that
lifeless.
Yeah, lifeless.
Yeah,
lifeless. That's a great way to put it.
It's that one's a rough one. But anytime I turn that on, I was like, yeah, it's spooky season.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. My number 2, you get a little bit lighter. It's also from the childhood box, but I still watch it to this day. It's Halloween Town. Any of the 3, my personal favorite is the first one.
Yeah.
It's the original. Halloween Town is such a vibe.
Yeah.
And especially when like you want to break from all the like spooks that you've been watching.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a little rough last night, babe. Let's throw something a little like higher energy up there.
Yeah.
Halloween Town's a go-to.
Yeah.
Still get the spooky vibes and all that stuff, but it's funny and it's lighthearted and it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, so that's my number 2 is Halloween Town.
Yeah.
My number 1, and in my opinion, he is the GOAT of all GOATs when it comes to Halloween. And this is controversial, but fuck Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Friday the 13th is the face of Halloween.
That's a great movie.
You know what I mean?
It's a great movie.
I mean, anywhere you go, there is a Jason Voorhees mask.
Oh, yeah.
There's not always a Michael Myers mask. There's always a hockey mask wherever you go.
Easily.
Yeah. And Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th, like, dude, that movie, all the movies that stem from that.
Yeah.
Freddy vs. Jason.
I love that movie, dude.
That movie's fantastic.
Yeah.
But, dude, those movies are amazing.
Dang.
Amazing.
That's a good... You can't argue with that, dude.
No. I mean, dude, that's my favorite, like, spooky movie to watch for the season.
Really?
I love Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and those older movies are so easy to watch. For someone that doesn't like horror movies that much anymore, those old Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, those are so fun to watch.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah, dude, man, those are great movies.
Great movies. So just to run it back.
Time out. Sorry. The Pinnacle is doing Friday the 13th flashback cinema.
No way.
If you want to see that movie in theaters, which is a dope experience, me, you, Hannah, and Hannah should go see that, dude.
Dude, I'm down.
That would be so fun. Me and Hannah watched Pulp Fiction in theaters, and it was one of the cool.
Do you know when that's happening, or is it going on right now?
No, it's
about to.
It's about to happen,
dude.
That would be so fun, though, dude.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That is such a good movie.
Yeah.
And like what you were saying is like, even if you're not a big fan of like horror movies, like that's an easy one to get through.
Yeah. The fact but being able to see an instant classic
in theaters is sick.
Sick.
It is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah.
But just to run it back, my number 5 is Jennifer's Body. My number 4 is Goosebumps. Number 3 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. My number 2 is Halloween Town, and my number 1 is Friday the 13th.
Okay. Now, that's a great Halloween starting 5, dude.
I think so too.
That's a great one.
There's so many more because I will literally watch close to 31 movies this month. Like, just because we're in the month.
Yeah.
Me and Hannah were watching spooky movies like the last week of September because we were so ready for it.
Yeah. Dude. That's correct, dude. Shout out to Aaron Scalf. This dude watches a horror movie every day in the month of October.
Really?
Yes. He posted on his Snapchat story, and I commend him for that.
Yeah.
And he takes recommendations. Last year I recommended Sleepaway Camp. Dude, it's just cool. Yeah. It's just cool. I could never. But
Shout out Aaron.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I've seen him since high school, but it's a dope dude.
Yeah, it's super dope. It's super dope, and I commend him for that. All right, my starting five, and you know the order. Tucker just said it. I'm really digging deep. I'm talking like I'm digging so deep into the bag that it's like before, like it's like the point of where I'm forming my first thoughts.
All right.
Okay, my number 5 for starting 5 is Winnie the Pooh. Boo to You Too.
I've never seen that.
I had that on VHS, dude.
Yeah.
When I was like 6, it scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
But me and Hannah have watched it recently because it's on Disney Plus. It's just a good vibe. There's obviously literally zero anything scary about it. It's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel so good. It sets that fall vibe. Tigger's freaking hilarious. He wears like a little ghost mask. And I know I sound like a little baby kid saying this. It just makes me feel good, and I love watching that.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
the same vibe like Halloween Town or like the Charlie Brown,
Mm-hmm.
What is it? The Great Pumpkin? All right,
Speaking of that,
my bad.
it's all good. Speaking of that, my number 4 is It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
That's it, yeah.
I love that, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. Me and Hannah
That's
watch
a great vibe.
Me and Hannah watch it every Halloween. It's a great vibe. It's so good. It's so good.
That's almost like you have to watch that just like you have to watch the Polar Express at Christmas.
Yeah, the Polar Express, Elf, the Grinch. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
You gotta watch them all.
All of them.
Yeah.
The Christmas time. Dude, I feel the same way, but It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
We bought all the Charlie Brown movies just to watch them around that time because it sets the mood. It's like, okay, it's time. That's probably like one of the first ones we watched, then ease our way into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number 4. Keeping those like PG and G. You know what I mean? Just, man, they hold a special place in my heart. Number 3. You shat on him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You shat on him a little bit. Number 3 is the first one. Halloween. Michael Myers. Dude, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Still one of those easy ones to watch. It's the first telling of Michael Myers. They did such a good job. That's the reason that last year and 2 years before that, they're still coming out with Halloween movies. And they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, the new ones are good.
We watched Halloween Kills 2 years ago.
Same. We saw that in theaters.
Really?
We watched Halloween Kills in theaters.
We
I
watched it.
thought it was good.
It was good. I heard Halloween Ends sucks.
I've heard that too. I have not seen that one.
I haven't either. I haven't seen that one, but Halloween Kills, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But, dude, I will go to my grave. Jason Voorhees kicks Michael Myers' ass all day long.
Yeah.
Not to shit on your starting
No.
five.
It's not. Yeah.
But I will go to my grave saying that.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees is a fucking badass.
They need to make a fighting game with all those people in it.
They really do.
You know what I mean?
My Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat did.
DLC.
They added Jason. They added like Predator.
They didn't add Michael Myers.
Maybe they did.
Like
but I don't
Mortal
think so.
Kombat X.
I don't think they did.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know. I don't want to speak out of pocket. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
But regardless.
Yeah. Regardless. Yeah. Halloween, dude.
I don't fault anybody with Halloween in their top 5.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It sets the vibe. You know, you see the pumpkin at the beginning. You see the camera view, like it's like a found footage inside of a mask of Michael Myers, like stabbing his sister at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's eerie, but man, it's so easy to watch. I don't know. I love the first Halloween. I love the first 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people may not call Halloween 2 Season of the Witch. No, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Some people may not call that a Halloween movie because it doesn't even have Michael Myers in it. But it's in the Halloween series.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I love the first Halloween. So Halloween is my number 3. Number 2. I don't know if you've seen this movie or not, but it's an all-time classic. I love it, dude. Easily gets me in that Halloween vibe. Is Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen that. Yeah,
I love that movie.
Beetlejuice is fire.
Yeah, I know. Michael Keaton, the man that played Batman as Beetlejuice, and he's a freaking crackhead.
Yeah.
And then you get all of these like memes and people get tattoos of it, of just all the iconic moments of that movie.
There's a whole section in Spirit Halloween dedicated to Beetlejuice.
I get why, dude.
It's a cult following.
It's OG.
Yeah.
It, like when you watch that movie, if you don't feel like it's Halloween, you're doing something wrong. Beetlejuice is easily like it's just Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I love Beetlejuice. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie.
You know that movie was originally supposed to be very different than what it was.
I had no idea.
Originally, that was supposed to be like one of the most fucked up, twisted movies ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's even supposed to be like the main character, the girl.
Mhm.
What's the actress's name?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know who you're talking about, but Alex Baldwin plays the main guy in that movie.
The girl.
Yeah, his wife. Yeah.
Yes, his wife.
Yeah.
There's even supposed to be like a scene in it.
Really?
Like the R word.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like it was supposed to be messed up.
Oh god.
But then I guess somebody, whenever he pitched it, was like, "How about we do this?" And they changed it all, and it worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie was supposed to be really messed up originally.
Wow. Did you know that Beetlejuice is the only? It's either rated PG or G. It's not PG-13. It's not R. It's the only PG or G movie that says the F word.
I think you're allowed one in PG.
I thought it was only allowed one in PG-13.
No, in PG-13 you can say it a couple more times. But it's like in PG-13 you can only PG-13 to R is like PG-13 can only have a set amount of cuss words before it's rated R.
Mm-hmm.
PG can only have, you can say either one cuss word or you can only drop the F-bomb once, and then it can after that it goes to PG-13.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought that was crazy. I was watching. I was like, what is this?
R ratings even have a
restriction
on how many cuss words you can say.
Till it's X.
Yeah, till it's like not aired.
Yeah.
Because South Park did that.
Really?
South Park put a counter on the damn screen.
No way.
Just to say fuck you to the establishment.
Just to
but they did it to one less than it could be.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
I love that.
The very last word of the episode is fuck.
Really?
And it's the last one. Anyway, I'm sorry that was a little bit of a tangent.
That's
Go ahead
funny,
with your
though.
starting five.
That's funny.
Number 2, Beetlejuice.
Number 2, Beetlejuice. Number 1, love the way it makes me feel. Great movie. I think everybody loves it. I don't know if there's anybody out there that doesn't love this movie. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Incorporated.
Oh, dude, that's a great
Oh
movie.
my gosh, dude.
That's a great movie.
Oh my gosh.
Easily could have been in my top 5.
Where they fight all the people, like Fred is out there jousting with the Knight.
Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
and what is it?
I don't
the
know.
Black Knight.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
And then the freaking electric guy,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that comes out of the water, the slime thing.
Minor 49er.
Yeah, the minor 49er, dude.
The Skeleton Twins.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. That movie, and especially the scene when they're in the house.
Yeah.
Like on that roller coaster type deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scooby and Shaggy find that record. And it's like, Baby Got Back. And they're playing on an old machine because he blows it off. And it's like, I like big butts in the game. What? Dude, that movie is so good.
Yeah, that movie is hilarious.
Shoot, man. That movie definitely gets me in the Halloween mood.
Yeah.
It's that, honestly, that movie's borderline like all-time classic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's such a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Incorporated.
Yeah. That's a great it's a great starting five.
That's my number 1.
And that's a good balance between starting fives too, because like mine is like slasher and like scary, but yours is more like
mine goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like good solid core Halloween movies that can like make you feel good.
Well,
Almost anybody can watch those.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like Jennifer's Body, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah.
You gotta really want to watch them to watch those.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. The first Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a little bit. It kind of is in the same category as Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not as bad, but dude, once they got CGI and a little bit of like
same thing
tricks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no, and the same thing with the new Halloweens. It's a lot more gory.
It is a lot more gory.
Yeah.
But that's our starting 5 Halloween movies.
Yeah. It is. Let me run it back for you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 5, we got Winnie the Pooh, Boo to You Too. Number 4, It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Number 3, Halloween. Number 2, Beetlejuice. Number 1, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Incorporated.
Very good.
It's my starting 5.
Very good. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for episode 14 of the Off the Rip podcast. Welcome to Spooktober.
That's right.
There is so much wax on this damn table, it's ridiculous.
It is crazy, dude.
This one has gone nuts.
That one is going crazy, dude. This one is standing.
That's hot.
It's the white candles.
Yeah, the white
black
candles
candles
are
almost
fast.
have like a film or something on them.
Yeah,
Whereas the
guess
white
so.
candles, oh my gosh, you can just tell by touching it.
Uh-huh.
Like this one's a lot shorter than that one. That one's a lot shorter than this one for sure.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, I definitely got some wax on my finger. That was a little hot, boys.
Speaking of that, did you ever used to dip your finger in candles and let it get covered in wax?
Yeah.
And then dip it again?
Yeah.
And then dip it again?
Like, oh, I just dropped it.
And then dip it again? And then you have like a fucking ball on your finger of wax?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've done that. I mean, especially like this, like, that's a little hot at first.
Yeah.
But then it cools off, and then you can peel it right off, and it's kind of satisfying.
Yeah. I'm talking about submerging that thing into
No, because that's hot as shit.
You've never done that?
No.
Or like a wax burner?
No.
Dude, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
No, I've heard of people doing that,
my-
but like I always thought it was hot as shit.
No,
like, that's
dude.
a little spicy.
I
on
have
the finger.
straight put my finger in a candle to my second knuckle of wax. Let it dry. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Dude, straight up, dude.
No, I've never done that.
You need to try it.
Alright.
It's not too late. You're still under 30.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm still
you're
under 30. I get the
excusable.
pass. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to wrap it up for episode 14. If you stayed tuned this far, we appreciate you. Double check if you're subscribed. I know this is a little bit of a trick that I've heard before, but if you want to, go ahead, unsubscribe, resubscribe. It helps us out.
Right.
You know, that always helps out. It looks like we're getting subscribers at that point or more engagement. So
YouTube promotes us more because they see the engagement there.
yeah. So, but yeah, like we said in the beginning, don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. We've exhausted everybody on our end. I feel like
For sure.
we got 75 friends.
Yeah. For real.
But no, we really appreciate everybody that shows up, watches the videos, supports on Instagram, on YouTube. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
That's right. Dude, let's do it again.
Happy Spooktober.
Happy Spooktober. Peace out, everybody.